Good morning. My name's Tricia, and I'm a cosmetologist, makeup artist, and skincare specialist. I'm going to do a little get ready with me this morning, and I'm going to show you my one compact cream makeup from Saint. So I'm going to start out by showing you the compact. These are magnetic, so your whole makeup bag fits in one compact and one palette. And they just fit right in there. Whenever you use something up, you only replace what you've used, so there's no more wasting. Buying large palettes where you only use one or two colors. The shades come in little tins like this. So I'm just going to place them in here and show you how they work. This is a 3D cream makeup, which means it's not one color, just flat one color on your face. We use 3 or 4 different colors placed kind of strategically to give a 3-dimensional look. So this is the brightening highlight, which is another name or word for concealer and brightening. Do you see how that just slips right in there? The main highlight, which is another word for foundation. This is the one that is matched to your skin tone, where the brightening is a shade or two lighter than your skin tone, so it lightens and brightens. This matches your skin tone. Then we have contour, which is a darker shade, and that is meant for adding depth and dimension to your face. So we like to contour the jaw to kind of chisel out the jawline, the cheekbones to give more definition and depth, the forehead, especially if you have a larger forehead, that's going to kind of close in the space and not make it appear so large. Contouring the nose will help you create a more lengthened, elongated, or slimmer looking nose. Our lip and cheek colors, they double for your cheek color, your blush, your lip color. You can actually use them on your eyes as eyeshadow. You can use them anywhere. So these are cream formulas. They're highly pigmented, so it takes very little product. Applied in one layer. You don't put one full layer of foundation and then start adding things on top. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but this is meant to just apply it where you want it, and then it blends seamlessly. So this is an 8 palette, so it fits 4 on the top, and you could fit 4 more tins on the bottom, or in this case, I have my color correctors, which I use for my dark circles, some eyeshadow and a bronzer. So these are totally customized to you. You can put, 4 lip and cheek colors in there if you want, or you could put all eyeshadow. We have beautiful illuminators. So that's the 8 palette. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. I always just color correct first because I have some darkness here. So rather than applying concealer there, I use these color correctors because you can't tell that I'm wearing anything after it's applied. It doesn't get cakey or settle in the lines like concealers can. And it uses color science to just cancel out the unwanted tones. So for me, because I have a little bit of purple, kind of purpley blue undertones, I use 2 colors, a yellow and a peach, which is kind of it's like an orange, but it's very light like a peach. So for me, I like to just dip into both colors and then just kind of dab it over the darkness. And it just cancels out those tones, which makes that dark circle disappear without applying a lot of product over the top. And then I do my eyelid to even out the tones there. And this primes it for eyeshadow. So it kind of gives me an evened out skin tone, kind of a nice bright canvas to start with for my eyeshadow, and it helps the pigment in the eyeshadow show up better, so you use less product and helps it to stay all day. So see how that just toned down that darkness. Do this side. I have a dark freckle on this side that sometimes is harder to cover. Well, I don't know if it's a freckle, it might be an age spot. So I just dab that on, just kind of tapping and pressing. And this is barely using anything at all. If I have a lot of redness here, I will go in with that peach color. When you see redness, you think you're seeing red, but it's actually the blue undertones that's causing that red shade. So using a peachy color cancels out the blue undertone, because orange is the opposite of blue on the color wheel. So it's using color science. Let's see how that just kind of tones that down. I like to go into my contour color next. So I use, this is the detail brush. You can use the small end of a brush, you can use your finger, however you want to apply this. I'll find my cheekbone right at the hairline and just kind of bring that in a little. Kind of maybe halfway to the, well, to the center of your eye. Let's see. That's going to create that shadow. It's going to give dimension. I do a little bit at the hairline, kind of in a rainbow shape. The jawline, back here by the ear, running along the jaw. I kind of come down a little and try to create a shadow here where I have this sagging in my neck. Okay. And then down the nose, kind of come just right on top of the nose, on either side, a straight line down. So it looks scary because it's dark, but it blends beautifully. Trust me, it'll be fine. And then I dip into the brightening highlight. So you want to brighten the center of your face and around your eyes. So anywhere you brighten is going to kind of bring forward and accentuate that area. You want to be careful not to put too much brightener or lighter shade around the eyes, because it ends up accentuating if you have any texture in your skin, any lines or wrinkles. So then I go back in and get a little bit of my main foundation, my main highlight, and I just apply that everywhere else that I haven't already applied product. You can use dotting to apply this, or lines. You can apply it with your finger. You can use the fluffy end of a brush like this. Once you get that all on there, then I like to go in with my lip and cheek color, and I just add a little color here. You can add it, if you want fuller cheeks, you're gonna add it to the apples of your cheeks. If you want more of a lift, you're gonna keep it back here a little farther. And then it's your lip color. So once I get that all on, I like to do a little mist with setting spray. This is optional, you don't have to do this. I'll spray a little bit on my brush. And then you're gonna start with the lightest color and just tapping it in to blend, kind of tapping in just very light little swiping strokes. You don't want to just rub it all around because you're going to end up removing too much product and you're going to end up moving the product maybe where you don't want it. Although it's pretty forgiving, even if you just go crazy and swish it all around, you're going to be okay. See how that just blends so nicely. So then I come up here to the contour and I'm tapping it and just kind of swiping it slightly down to bring it down my forehead just a little bit. If you have what you think is a larger forehead, you can do more contour there, you know, coming down farther. My forehead's kind of on the smaller side, so I don't do a lot there. And that creates dimension so that it's not so flat in one color. And you're gonna start at the hairline, kind of tapping it and kind of slightly swiping upward because you don't want to drag that down. You want to keep your lift in there that you're going to achieve the look of a more lifted cheek. And then come to your jawline. I'm going to come down a little bit here, come down on my neck where I have a little turkey neck. So see how nicely that blends out. Okay, and then on the nose, I like to just tap it. Where I've added that brightening highlight, I just like to kind of tap that in because I don't want it to disappear. And then kind of come over a little bit on the side, kind of do a tapping, swiping, very, very light touch so that you don't erase that contour that you've placed on your nose. So that's a pretty light and natural coverage. And then I go in and I add my eyeshadow and mascara to finish the look. You can apply bronzer at this point, either by, this is also a cream bronzer. You can kind of tap it on with your finger where you want it. Usually, as a rule, there's no rules, you do whatever you want. But applied to the higher points of your face where you would get color from the sun first. Take your brush and just kind of blend it. You can tap right in or brush right into the bronzer and then go straight on. It's just gives you a little extra kind of sun-kissed color, a nice healthy glow. I will often do my neck because my neck is so much lighter. I will bring that color down. I'm just going to add in a quick little one color eyeshadow shadow just to make it quick and easy. This is hot chocolate. I'm gonna use my finger and I'm just gonna tap it on. Kind of in the outer corner. I'm gonna go in and just kind of blend that a little bit. Kind of dragging it up a little higher up onto the hooded part of my eyelid, up towards the brow bone. So that's just one color. Quick and easy. You can drag it down underneath to line your lower lash, and then add some mascara. So there's the finish after mascara. All right, I hope that that was helpful. Like and follow for more. Comment match if you would like me to do a custom complementary color match for you. I can find the shades that best match your skin tones and your eye colors, everything. And I also enjoy doing complimentary one-on-one consultations, help you problem solve for any struggles you may be having. Okay, thank you.